thought I'd come 6th, but I come 7th. So, not too bad. Not too bad. I've had worse. I played well, you know, like my driving was good, my putting was good. Yeah, I played on a course today where it's called Kington, right? And for all you trolls out there, yeah, alright Alfie, for all you trolls out there who think, oh, so we'll phone Kington and we'll stop him playing there, we'll carry on. I don't play with the society, I play a fresh 10 courses every year. So I'll never play Kington again. Do you know what I mean, right? Which I'm glad, to be honest. I have made a little video which I'll upload of all the, I was talking to Sheep on that earlier, of the course, right? And the views and stuff, but I'll upload at some point over the next few days. It was a lovely course, best breakfast we've had by far, right? The views were amazing. I'm telling you, it's the highest course, you can Google this, it's the highest elevation course in England. We played the highest elevation, it was fucking cold, bro. Do you know what I mean, right? It was really cold up there in them valleys, yeah? It's called Kington, you can check the course out. But I'm going to tell you, if you're a golfer and you want to go and play said course, I'll prepare yourself. The greens are wicked, right? The greens are brilliant. I've got to be honest, I can't complain about the condition of the course. I'm not complaining about the course. And listen, it's one of them things. I've never played a course like it before. So because I've never played a course like it before, it had me over. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you. Not just me, everybody. I finished on 34 points today. Yeah. So I did quite good considering the course was having me over, bro. Do you know what I mean? Right. So I've never played on a course like it in my life. I can't blame the course for being a bad course. It's not a bad course. It's a good course. It's a really good course. The condition of the course is fucking immaculate. It's really immaculate, right? It's just the fairways go like this. Yeah. So there's big, like, dips and troughs in the fairways, and it's not like it's just in little bits of the fairway. The whole fucking fairway, every fairway, the whole fairway. You are never hitting off flat ground. You are hitting out of a dip. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever played a course like this. I have never played a course like this. I've played courses where there's undulations in the fairway, but not where the whole fairway is doing this. The whole fucking fairway, bro, like the whole thing. Like, I've never experienced that before in my life. And like, I had a blip today. So a blip is where you don't score on a hole. Yeah, bruh, I've hit a really good drive. Yeah, I've gone onto the fairway. Right, I'm in one of these dips and troughs that I've never experienced before. Right, so I've pulled out my 3-wood, Koala Kev. Right, you know how I hit my 3-wood every single time. Yeah. My bag is 100%, but you know Koala Kev is 100%. Yeah, bruh. Because the ball's in a dip like this, imagine trying to get the club underneath the ball, right? Well, I don't know what happened, bro. So I've hit the ball, it's got about 20 yards in front of me, right? I swear. So then I've walked forward, not knowing what the problem is, right? So I've walked forward and I'm 20 yards in front. I'm on a par 5, yeah? So I pulled out my 5-wood. I've just thought, I don't know what I've done. But I must have fucked that shot up, right? I've done something, I've swung weird. Even though my swing felt beautiful, I thought I've swung weird, yeah? So I've walked forward 20 yards, I pulled out my 5-wood. I'm in another one of these troughs, I would call it, yeah? I've done the same thing again, bro, with my 5-wood as well, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then I've walked down the fairway, and I'm like, I'm going to have to take an iron. So I've took an iron out of another one of these troughs, because they're all over the fairway. I'm not joking, if you type in Kington, yeah, and look at the fucking course, I've never seen anything like it. So I played an iron, yeah, dip. I've hit it really well, but I've caught it really thick because of the angle of the ground, yeah? And fuck it, I hit a flyer. If you know what a flyer is, that motherfucker's gone so far. It just went so far. It was like, what the fuck? So it went over the back of the green in the bush. Now what you've got to understand, Jay, is I've had one off the tee, I fucked up my second, I fucked up my third, now I've effectively fucked up my fourth. I'm in the bracken, bro, and I'm in another trough. I was like, no, it's been hard work, man. It's been really hard work, and that's every fairway. And I didn't know how to play these shots. Like I'm driving back from Bridgnorth, by the way. Yeah, so the connection might go in and out. So yeah, basically, I'm trying to figure it out all day because I'm in these troughs, and no matter what I did, I could not get clear, square club face connection. I just couldn't get square club face connection. Do you know what I mean? I just couldn't. The way I was hitting the ball today, when I had chance, like off the tee, chips to the green, and my putting was superb. I swear. I finished on 34 points, and nearly every one of my second shots didn't go where I wanted it to go. Nearly every fucking one, and I still finished on 34. I still come 7th. Yeah, and I've been having the worst time of my life with every single iron and every single trough on the fucking fairway. It's hammered me. The course has hammered me. It's been a humbling experience. It's like there is a way to play these shots. There is a way. I don't know. I've played on a course. Obviously played on courses where I might have been in a trough before, the odd one here or there. Do you know what I mean? And it might not come off perfect. But because most fairways are straight, you know what I mean? Or you might have a little hill or something. It's not like that. That was mental, man. That was mental. It was hard as I'm back. Don't know how long for. As I get closer to civilization, I'm back. Don't know how long for. As I get closer to civilization, the signal will be good. But at the moment, I'm nowhere near civilization. I'm in the middle of the country road, so it'll go in and out. So yeah, my driving was superb today. My connection with the ball, yeah, was wicked, man. My connection was really good all day. Really, really good. I wouldn't say my driving was tip-top, but my driving was good enough to give me a win today. If I would have just been on a normal course, I'm telling you, they would not have been able to keep up with me today if I would have been on a normal course. But, you know, experience, I will take it as a learning curve. Yeah, it's been an eye-opening experience, let's call it that. It's been an eye-opener. And a learning curve, a steep learning curve. Steep. That learning curve was so fucking steep, mate. Jesus Christ. But if I ever play on a course like that again, I know never to use your woods off the fairway. If you're in one of them troughs, yeah, do not use your woods for shit, or I swear to God you're fucked. You'll never hit the ball out of one of them dips, yeah, with your woods. You just won't do it. So that's one thing I've learned. Another thing I've learned is if you're in one of these things, even if you're using an iron, it might not go how you want it to. It might eat you alive, but still rev it up and go for it. Because a couple of the shots today, I was pretty scared, man. I was in one of these fucking things and I was thinking, well, my last shot went left for no reason. You know what I mean? It's like, I couldn't get my... And I didn't get the distance that I did. And then it left me short of the green down some big fucking hill. Because I was basically scared. Do you know what I mean? To hit the ball properly. Because I, like... Wow. But I got 34 points. We played 10 games a season. What wins is about between 280 and 300 at the end of every season. Last season I come second, but I would have won. I was unbeatable, man. No joke. 12 points in my last society game last season. Don't forget I went with Dan Bennett to Ireland. I chose the Ireland trip over playing my last society game. And my last society game, I only needed 12 points to win. I couldn't be beaten. I only needed 12 points, and I averaged 30 odd. Yeah. So trust me, I won last year. Everybody in the society said today, like they all said, Danny, we know you won. Like I won last year. Yeah, it's just I didn't turn up for the last game. But as long as I'm scoring 34 points a game, I'm pretty unbeatable, bro. I'm just gonna stay on that. I did last year. I stayed consistent to about 34 a game. I stayed proper consistent to that, mate. I had some games where I had like 30, and some games where I had like 40. You know what I mean? So they even themselves out. yeah, I'm just going to stay on that level. Even though I didn't win today, I don't care. Doesn't matter. I came in the top 10. I always come in the top 10, right? As long as I stay there, I'll win this season. And this season, nothing is stopping me playing my games, mate. If somebody wants me to go on holiday with them, they can arrange it when I'm not playing. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm winning this season, mate. And I am going to win. I am going to win, trust me. I'm going to hammer them this year. I'm going to proper hammer them. My driving's virtually back to perfection, you know. It's not there yet. Nearly. As soon as that driving comes back to perfection, mate, I'm going to hammer everybody. Because I just hit the ball so far, right? On the last hole today, you know, the last hole was par 4, yeah? And everybody used driver. Even my brother. My brother, listen to this. My brother had a bad day today. So he didn't play 15, 16 and 17. Yeah, I sent him on the 15th hole, 15th tee, and he was like, bro, I've blipped too many holes, man. I ain't going to score enough points. So fuck it, I've had enough. And he didn't play for 3 holes. And on the 18th, he was like, fuck it. Listen to this. He couldn't hit his driver all day. It wasn't going right for him, right? He was playing in the group in front of me, so I could see all his shots, yeah? He couldn't hit his driver for shit all day. Listen to this. You can't write this. He gets to the last hole, yeah? And he's teeing off. He hadn't played 3 holes. Do you know what I mean? Because he was playing really bad and he couldn't hit his driver or anything, so he didn't play 3 holes. He decided to stop playing. But it was the last hole, and he thought, and my brother just thought, fuck it, I'll play the last hole. He played the last hole, took his driver on a par 4 and left it 6 foot from the hole with his driver that he couldn't hit all day. You know what that was? That was because the pressure had gone off him. He didn't give a shit. He just stepped up to the ball and fucking hit it. And he landed 6 foot from the hole on a par 4 green and missed his eagle by about that much. And he couldn't hit that club all day. That club was killing him all day. He was sending it left, right, everywhere. And as soon as the pressure was off and he didn't give a shit no more, you can't write that. But everybody was using driver on the hole, yeah. And I was on the hole. It was like 200. I can't remember. I think it's like 270 yards or something like that. Yeah, something I can't remember. Something like that. And everybody was using driver to reach the green. And I pulled out my 4-iron, yeah. And the lads went, Danny, what are you doing? You going to lay up? I went, no, I'm going for the green. I was like, Danny, you ain't going to reach the green with a 4-iron, bro. I went, watch me. Yeah, I'm not joking with you. I put it next to the green on the right-hand side. So I was like, what the fuck? I just looked at him and I went, I told you 4-iron. I'm hitting the ball so far. It's fucking mental. My distance has gone just mental. I had 158 today. 158. Yeah, to a pin with wind in my face. Now, normally my 6-iron is 160, my 9-iron is 160, my 9-iron is 160, right? I don't know, man, I had a feeling, so I'm like, I've got just under 160, I've got wind in my face, so that is literally my 9-iron, yeah? But I'm like, I don't know, I think it's a pitching wedge. So I took my pitching wedge out, yeah, and hit my pitching wedge up 156 yards. My pitching wedge stops dead. So it was 156 yards. Literally I was 2 yards in front of the pin. With a fucking pitching wedge, bro. What the fuck? I don't understand what's going on, man. I don't understand what's going on, my distances, man. I mean, people in here watched me on TikTok the other day at the range. You know the distances I was hitting, right? That one hybrid that Dan gave me, that Nike one, 277 yards off the deck. A hybrid. A fucking hybrid, man. It's ridiculous, bruh. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't even understand it either. That's the thing. I know I hit the ball far anyway. I've always hit the ball far. And I know I'm training and I'm getting stronger, obviously. Yeah? But it's still ridiculous. It's still stupid. And because my distances are going up so much, I can't really judge them no more. I can't. It's like, I don't know how far it's going to go. It's always going to go far, usually further than what I'm expecting. It's fucking me right over. My debt paid. Don't have no debts, mate. Fucking div. I have no debts. I'm debt free. I have nothing on the chucky, mate. Unless I can buy it cash, I don't buy it. I've always been the same. It's always been like that, bro. It's just the way it is. So I have no debts, mate. You probably do though, because you're talking about it, right? You won't be talking about it unless you have debts, right? So you debted up to your eyeballs, bro. Well, more fucking fool you. Maybe spend within your means, but you wouldn't be debted up to your eyeballs, would you? Just saying. Just saying, bro. I have nothing on finance. Never. Nothing. Never will. The only thing that I have, that I've had, yeah, is my mobile phone. That's it. That's it. That is it. That is as far as my finance goes. That's why I have a really good credit rating. Because I don't have nothing on finance, mate. I never have, never will. I buy everything cash. If I can't afford it cash, I don't have it. Best way to be, in my opinion. I play with a lot of good golfers, bro. I play a hell of a lot of good golfers. I'm always playing golf with good golfers. Well, Pro plays off 0, Wiz plays off 6. One of my other mates, Sam, plays off 9.2. So I play with some good golfers, man. I play in my society. I'm the third best in the society. There's 2 people better than me in the society. There's also a few players that are not far off as good as me, really. There's some good people in the society, bro, to be fair. There's some people who have max handicap and 21s and 22s and 23s and shit like that. That's standard, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's quite a few people that, you know, that are very good at golf, bro. When I play with people who are better than me, yeah, I play better. It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's just the way it is. You tend to play better when you play with better people than yourself. I find that anyway. Because they're playing, you know, so good that you kind of have to be game kind of thing to stay with them. Plus you learn a lot from playing with people better than you. I've learned a hell of a lot over the last year from playing with Dan and Whitty. I mean, with Whitty, what I've learned is driver tempo. He's got a lovely tempo, that lad. And even though I hit the ball further than Whitty and I'm more powerful than Whitty, his drive is fucking pretty, man. And it's all to do with his tempo, of his swing. He's got a lovely tempo. And Dan, fucking hell, man. I've learned so much off Dan. So much, just watching him as well. I mean, I've picked his brains, obviously. I mean, but he has made me better. Because I'm always having to play. I always have to play good, or Dan's going to beat me, mate. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of them ones I have to play really good to beat Dan. I do beat him more than he beats me, with the handicap. You know what I mean? Right, I do beat him more than he beats me. He'll tell you that himself. But it's not like I can play shit and beat him. But it ain't happening, bro. I've got to play good to beat Dan. So he keeps me on my toes, man. I'm watching some of the things that he does. Because he does things that I never even thought of. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, there's some things that Dan does with the ball and the way he positions the ball and stuff like that, yeah? And I swear to God, bro, I watch him do it and he's so good at it. and it's something that I would have never even thought of. You know what I mean? Because it's just a shot. Even though I have a massive shot repertoire, and I really do, I have so many different shots in my game. I've got even more now from watching Dan. Literally, I've got way more shots now since I've been watching that man and I've been playing with him. Because he's, man, if he had more time to play it than that man, yeah, and he does need to sort his physical fitness out, to be fair. Yeah, but if he had that and he had more time to play it, that man would be on tour within a year. I'm telling you now, he's fucking so good. My brother played with him for the first time last week, and my brother said to me after the game, he went, "Danny, Jesus Christ, I ain't never seen nobody hit a ball like that." Do you know what I mean? He's never seen anybody hit a driver the way Dan hits a driver. He's never seen it, ever, ever, ever. Neither have I. I have never seen any other player in my entire life, apart from on the TV, watching. Basically, Dan drives the ball like Rory McIlroy and Bryson, and that ain't no joke, bro. Like, you lot may not believe it, you can choose that, but I'm telling you, I play with him. He fucking drives the ball 340 fucking yards, and that is his drive. That is how far he hits the ball. I hit the ball that far sometimes when I rev the fuck out of it. Well, that's Dan's drive if he just hits it 100%. Not if he's over revving. If he over revs, bro, he's going even further. He's fucking stupid, bro. He's 3-iron, yeah. Dan's 3-iron, it's a fucking 3-iron. Now, I hit my 3-iron far. I hit my 3-iron 250 yards, which is phenomenal. He's so far for a 3-iron, especially off the floor. Dan hits his 290. It's a fucking 3-iron, bro. Do you know what I mean? He hits his 3-iron like I hit my 3-wood. It's mental to watch. Mental. It's just mental to see in person. To hear the hit off the fucking club. Just to hear the fucking thing. You don't even need to see it, you can just hear it. It's like, what the fuck? What does he just hit that with? A fucking piece of dynamite? What the fuck? And I am getting more distance now, and I do genuinely, apart from his 3-iron, Dan would tell you this himself, the rest of the irons, I am about the same distance as Dan now. No gas neither. Dan was very surprised when we went to the driving range 2 weeks ago, because he realised just how far I'm hitting my fucking clubs. Like my 6-iron now, yeah, so if I hit it with a little bit of gusto, it's 220 yards. No gas. 220 yards with just a little bit of rev. Normal shot, 210. And it's effortless. It's my fucking 6-iron, bro. It's stupid, man. It's the fucking size I'm putting on at the gym and the strength of that, obviously, the leg strength. Where's it all come from with golf, really, ultimately? Where's the power come from? Your legs. And I'm training the fuck out of my legs. So as they're gaining strength and my core's gaining strength and I'm gaining size and weight, I've always hit the ball far, but now I'm going back to how I was when I was younger. I'm still nowhere near as big though. But yeah, if you ever want to get better at something, you just play with people better than you. Like, you always got to play with people. People sometimes don't like doing that because it makes you seem not as good, obviously, if you're playing with people better than you. But you get better by learning off them. Like, I'm going to start playing basketball again this summer, and I used to be really good at basketball. Not like a professional or anything, but I probably, I don't know. But all I'll say to you is I used to be very, very good, yeah. But I dare say that, so I'm going to start playing again in the summer. Don't forget, my right hand's fucked, which is what I shoot with, right? And last time I played, what I realised was that now, because I've lost that finger, yeah, and obviously you flick, right? And because I've lost that finger, the flick is totally different. It keeps rolling. It keeps rolling to that part of my hand. It's fucking weird. Do you know what I mean? Right? But I'll deal with it. I'll learn to play with it. Yeah. And I dare say that however long it takes me to get to the point where I'll wipe the rust off and I get not as good as I used to be. I won't be as good as I used to be. There's no way. Because I was young then. Yeah, I'm old now. Right, so there's no way. But I'll be able to get to an alright level of it, I would imagine. An alright level of basketball again. But I dare say if I played with like a professional basketball player, like, you know, I went down the basketball court and there's a geezer playing there. And I'm like, alright mate, how you doing? Do you want a game? He's like, yeah, let's have a game. And I can tell by playing with him, he's a pro. I'm like, bro, do you play for a professional team? He's like, yeah, I play for so-and-so. I dare say if I met him down the basketball court once a week and played with him, after 6 weeks of me playing with him or 6 weeks of me practicing myself, I'd be way better, you know, if I played against him, because he'd be way better than me, do you know what I mean? So I always drive safe, mate. I always drive safe. Do it like that. Parker, how you doing, mate? Is it too late for Pro Bro to go on tour? With Pro Bro, it's pretty hard, you know what I mean? He's got a baby on the way, he's already got a young kid, yeah, and he works, so he's got them commitments. For Pro to go on tour, it wouldn't take much, you know, bro. So for Pro to go on tour, realistically, what Pro would need to do is train at the gym for about 6 months, running and shit with me and training and swimming and whatever he could do to increase his physical wealth, yeah, and play golf 3 times a week, once at the driving range and twice on the course, and that's all he would need. And in 1 year he'd be back on tour, he'd be playing off about +3 or +4. And he'd stay there. Well, he'd get better. So that's all Pro would need. Literally, that's all he'd need. Train, play golf 3 times a week, driving range once a week, and then golf course twice a week. And he would definitely be a pro within a year, bro. Within 1 year as well. Just take 1 year to hone all them skills back in. He's already been there. When you've already been there, it's just the physicality that'll let you down. It's like me with my golf, I've been way lower than what I am. But nowadays, I'm older. I've got loads of injuries and stuff. I'm not built the same, do you know what I mean? So that's what'll stop me doing it, really, I think. Me and my brother was talking about it today. Because my brother's played me a few times and that, and he's just like, Dan, to be honest with you, bro, apart from when you was younger, I have never played golf. I've never seen you play golf as good as what you are now. Apart from when you was younger, he says, I haven't seen you play golf like this for over 10 years, Dan. Do you know what I mean? That's what he said to me this morning. When the other day when I played with you, bro, he says, Pro Bro only beat you by 2 shots with no handicap. He beat you by 2, Dan. Do you know what I mean? And he went, don't forget how good that bloke is. He says, I have not seen you play like that for over 10 years. I mean, I wasn't on camera, so it's easier off camera. And I did play very fucking well. I went around in 78, Pro went around in 76. Yeah. He had a bad day. I had a good day. So yeah, like, you know, my brother might be my brother. We might have some competition there and stuff. But he'll always tell me when he notices things. And what he's noticed is just how good my game's got. He's noticed the connection on the ball as it is. I don't look like a Daniel. Don't know. I don't look like that. I don't look like a Daniel. I don't look like, mate. Oh, by the way, there is no Red Dead tonight because I'm knackered. I'm doing a live with you all. I'm having a chat to you all on live and that, yeah. But I'm not doing no Red Dead because that'll be tomorrow. I'll do Red Dead. But I'm not so knackered. So I am knackered. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. And obviously I've been playing golf all day and I've got injuries all over me and I'm fucking aching and I'm hurting and I'm just fucked. So I'm not playing today. Today I played at Kington. Never played there before. I'll never play there again. It's the only time I'll ever play Kington. We only play every year. We play 10 fresh courses, so that nobody knows the courses like that. Not the internet, I mean, like nobody in the society knows the course. Do you get what I mean? Even though a lot of the lads, you know, fuckers, spent this week, yeah, they'd booked days off work, man. I went to the course on Thursday and Friday and played it loads of times, as many times as I could. I'm like, you fucking cheeky bastards. Do you know what I mean? So they do that a lot, you know what I mean? But we play 10 new courses a year, mate, every year. So none of the courses that we play in this year I've played before. So all 10 courses I've never even played. Move that fucking car, Ginge. Tend to move that. She can't. Tend to move that. Oh, bro. James, have you played that course? Oh, it's killed me.
I knew it was, didn't it? I was thinking, who the fuck's that? They can fuck off.
Yeah, move the car, move the car. Oh, yeah, James, have you played it? I've never played that. Do you know something, James? That's the first experience I have ever had on fairways like that, bro. It's done me all day. I finished on 34 points, so I've done all right. I come 7th out of the fucking, you know, the 40 society members. Yeah, so I did all right. But, bro, I would have got it on a normal course today without having hitting the ball, yeah. I would have gone over 40 points, bro. I would have won. I'm telling you. But I swear to God, bro, try and explain to these people, yeah, what it's like in these bowls, bro. I'm trying to explain to them, and I think they think I'm chatting shit. What is it like to hit a fucking ball out of one of them bowls? And is the whole fairway not bowls? The whole fairway, right? The whole fucking fairway, every fairway, is bowls, and you're landing a bowl no matter what you do. Yeah, try and tell these fucking people that probably think I'm chatting shit, yeah, what is it like to play a shot out of the bowls, bro? It doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It's been a nightmare, mate. I actually got stressed on one of the holes today, not angry, but stressed, where I was like, fuck it. I was like that, bro, and I had to calm myself down. It only took about 2 minutes. But yeah, I was stressed, bro. I was fucking stressed, bro. It's only in my car, so I don't even understand how this shit works. Yeah, so tough to get the contact. That's what it is, bro. You can't get a square club head, a square club connection, can you? Bro, I had a blip on a hole earlier at one of the par 5s on the first 9, you know, the first 9 par 5. Bro, it's a lovely drive. I'd only just started playing, so I hadn't really had no like, you know what I mean? I've been using irons, which you can use the irons out of the dips, but it don't go where you want it to, does it really? At them fucking dips. But you're using irons, right? So I've come to the first fairway wood that I'm going to use, my 3 wood, but it's the best club in my bag. I've hit the ball, it's gone 20 yards in front of me. I could not get connection. I've gone into another bowl, pulled out my 5 wood, same thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's right. So then I've hit it with an iron. And you know, in them bowls, when you get pure connection too hard, it just comes off like a bullet. It went straight over the back of the green in the Bracken, bro. I had a blip. Blip means I didn't score on that hole. All because of bro, I've never experienced anything like it. I've never ever experienced anything like it. It was the hardest fucking rounds golf I can remember ever having, just because of the fairways. Nothing to do with the tees. The greens were lovely. Greens are ace. Yeah, tees were wicked. The course is beautiful, very well kept, but the fairways make it virtually impossible to play, bro. They really do. They make it virtually fucking impossible, mate. But I did my best, you know. I got a good score. I got 34. So 34, if I get that every time I play, I've won the season, bro. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Because I'm very consistent. Whereas most people who play, they're just not very consistent, you know, bro. They'll have really good games where they get like 42 points. But then the next game, they'll get like 24. Do you know what I mean, right? So they're not very consistent, whereas I am a consistency fucking machine. Do you know what I mean, right? So that's what it is with me. That's why like, last season, bro, I would have won if I would have played the last game. But the last game I was in Ireland with Dan Bennett, I gave up my last game, and bro, I only needed 12 points. I averaged 34 every time I play. I only needed 12 points, bro. That's all I needed to win that last game, 12 points, and I was unbeatable, right? But I decided to go to Ireland. So I came second instead of first. But the reason why I came second, even though I didn't play the last game, was my consistency throughout the season. My consistency is mad, bro. So that's what will probably win it for me this season, to be honest. And this season, I'm playing every game. I don't care what I'm offered, whatever I'm offered, they can basically like book it for a time when I'm not playing any of my fucking competitions, mate. Because I want to win this season. I should have won last season, I want to win this season. Oh, fuck me, man. I am in so much pain. I'm dying. Oh, mate, my sciatica is fucking killing me and everything. I honestly thought we'd adopted a fucking kitten. I was like, what the fuck, a lot? Simon's borrowed it.
What for?
I don't know. Whatever Uncle Simon wanted to borrow it for.
Moving caravans.
Lovely. Oh god. Wash my hands. Our association starts tomorrow at Oxley. The association. Oh. Is that like your golf association, isn't it? On to the next one for me, bro. Next month. New course. See how this one I think, well I don't know actually, I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know what it's going to be like, I'm going to have a good look at it. and see what it's like to prepare myself again. I'm also going to speak to Probro when I get the chance and ask him what the fuck I should have done with them fairways today. Because I mean, I'm still not sure. Don't get me wrong, as I played the game more and more throughout the day, I got better and better on them. But it still doesn't mean that I'm entirely sure on how to play off one of them off that fairway. I don't know how to do it. Oxford this month and Buxton next month. I came 7th, bro. 34 points. But you know, the lad James has played the course I'm playing today, and he'll tell you, mate, them fairways are, oh mate, they're ruthless. They're fucking ruthless. It's the hardest course I've ever played in my life. Not because of the speed of the greens, not because of the length of the course, just because of the fucking fairways, bro. And the lad in chat now, James, knows why. As soon as I said where I played, he went, "No way, you got done by the curse of the Kingston fairways." I was like, "Yeah, I did. I got cursed, bro, today." That fucking course is solid. You ever play that course, be prepared for a game of golf. No, I didn't play live. I was playing competition suit. I don't film when I'm playing competitions, do I? Yeah, for me, James, I laid off a bit on some of my shots and I shouldn't have done it. It went even worse. So I'm powering through I'm trying to power through the dip and it's going a bit right or left. So I'm thinking to myself, because you can't get a square club face. You can't get a square club head connection, can you? Because obviously it's a bowl. So as you go down, your club hits the floor and it fucking does this, right? So I'm thinking, right, okay. So what I'll do is I'll lay off and I'll hit it softer. Big mistake. Bro, big mistake. I did that for about 3 hours and it fucked me over. Bye. Bye.
I've played Roblox. Oh dear. Did you? I said, oh, what did you want there? She goes, well, on weekends I go on vacation. I go, oh dear. She goes, yeah, it's a Bora, and then it's very hot there. She goes, and then in winter, she goes, I go to Aspen and it's very, very cold.
You had a good day, baby. How long have you been here for?
Not no.
Make sure you play.
Shadow.
Your side, Jesus fucking Christ, Tony. That was a mountain. The highest golf course in England. I didn't even notice because I'm too tired. But I bet you've done a wonderful job, sweetheart. As you always do.
Wait for it to dry a bit now and then.
And I suppose you would make me a hot drink, would you?
We'll do it.
The breakfast was fucking delicious at that place. Best breakfast I've had, though.
Oh,
Yeah, over to commit to your shot. Yes, Bob? I'm making my finger. Okay, baby.
and it's coming at 3.
Yes, Mark, my brother. My brother. My Scottish brother. Alright now, mate. How you fucking doing, Mark? You had a good fucking day, mate. You're right, mate. I've been out on the fucking golf course, mate. It's freezing as fuck. It's like being up in the Highlands of Scotland, mate. There's fucking heather and fur everywhere and fucking sheep. Sheep, heather and fucking fur, mate. Isn't it good? I'll tell you new, mate. Fucking freezing cold. My tits are freezing off. My ball sack's gone stiff. And don't tell me about a fucking stiff ball sack, mate, because you've never fucking experienced mine. It's fucking stiff as fuck. You can't fucking deal with a stiff ball sack, mate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Mark? Fucking stiff, mate. It's like I've been wearing a kilt. Oh shit. You deleted him, and then I unhidden him. So when he comes back, we'll delete him again. we tried to delete him at the same time then, Ruth. No, James. Not that I know of.
Oh, by the way, all your caps are in there.
Okay.
And some golf clubs. And your 2 tabs are in there.
Okay, baby. Sweetie pie. What am I doing tonight? Well, I was going to go on Red Dead, but I'm not. I'm knackered and I want to spend some time with my wife. So I'm going to go on Red Dead tomorrow night. And we'll go into the pig farm. Not tonight, man. I'm knackered. All I want to do, yeah, is spend some time with Tony. Watch some fucking Housewives. Housewives?
I've only just put the TV in.
Is it Housewives, Bob? It's not Housewives, is it?
I'll bang it first.
Married at First Sight with Tony. It's just something we watch together. Cuddle. And that's about it, mate. You do one at the end of the season, like Ryder Cup format. I bet you that's fun, James. Tomorrow, though, tomorrow night, on the game. Come on. Yeah, Alfie, it's funny as fuck. Have you, are you watching the Australian one, bro? That's going on now? That's what we're watching. Married at First Sight Australia, innit? Yeah, George, a wee bit of pizza, mate. Can't be a wee bit of pizza in your life as soon as you walk in the door from a freezing golf course.
Do you know that thing when they says here to fly you to that place?
Yeah.
Well, I sent you a message back. What they want you to do is by the football pitch or something is to parachute out of the aeroplane. Out of an aeroplane. Oh.
Alfie, my missus got me watching it. It wouldn't be something I'd normally watching it, but
No, it was your mum that got us watching it.
I know it was my mum that got. Yeah, my mum got us watching it.
Well, she got you watching it, and then you got me watching it.
No, I did I?
Yeah, because you stayed at your mum's when
Oh,
you
yeah,
had the
yeah.
operation.
See, I
and then
forgot
when you
was-
come back, and then you
Yeah, I
said,
stayed at my mum's and my mum makes me. That's what it is. I knew some woman had made me watch it, but I thought it was Tony. But no, it was my mum. I went to stop at my mum's when she came out of hospital, wore it.
yeah.
I went to look after her when she'd had a knee operation. Right, I was there for weeks, yeah, looking after her because she couldn't look after herself. And it was my mum. Because I have to sit there with my mum and watch some right match here. So she's like, sit down and watch this with me. And then I watched it with my mum for like 2 weeks. I was there for 2 weeks looking after her. War. I remember now. Takes a while to jog my memory sometimes. But yeah, it's funny. I think they're crazy. You go and meet a stranger and marry him. Never seen him before. You don't even know what they look like. I think they're fucking crazy, man.
Suki's just trying to make this work as best she can, but she's failing miserably. And David has hotel
Oh.
but since the accident, is taking a back seat. This whole
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm hitting the ball so far. I'm tongue. I'm not tongue. I put on some weight though.
Can you send your things to We've got to do one in the morning as well, don't we?
I'll send it you now, bro. If you put it in tonight, I am doing some cameos tomorrow. So I'll send you it tomorrow when I'm doing the other cameos. If you put it in tomorrow, basically the way it works, bro, is once the money goes in, yeah, then the next day you get the cameo. That's the way it works. And you always get 2 videos, bro. You're not going to get 1 video, you're going to get 2. You get one Danny G, you know, proper Danny G. You know, ribs, sternum, uppercut, motherfucker. And then you get 1 nice video. You always get 2, bro. I'll send you my details now.
This geezer sent me a message that says, to do a collab with him. He says he's the black version of you. He's been told.
There we go. You've been to the gym 3 days a week. Fair play. Hello, Lauren. Me and Tony are fine, thank you. How are you? I'm 13 stone 4. Yeah, I was going to get out my golf clothes. So, yes, I do look very dapper, right? I do look very dapper, yeah? It's uncomfortable as fuck, bruv. I'm in this shit all day. In the Welsh Valleys, isn't there? Give me 2 minutes. We need to get changed, man. Put some comfortable shit on. See, I have very nice clothes, right? But I'm going to put my scruffs back on now. Maybe my Henley's hoodie. Is it dry? Is it clean? Yeah. Henley's hoodie, mate. You know my 1927 Henley's hoodie. Fuck it, bruv. Come on.
When heartburn hits, take Gaviscon's double action dual layer tablet. It works fast and it's longer lasting than antacids. Bat heartburn away with Gaviscon double action.
What makes your teeth unique is what makes them hard to clean. A warm brush hair makes cleaning even harder and less effective over time, leaving more bacteria behind. Switch to a new Oral-B brushing every 3 months. A new brushing fully adapts to the hard-to-reach places between teeth, boosting cleaning power back to 100%. So check, change, and get back to your perfect clean with Oral-B. Save up to 63% with Oral-B Iron Ultimate Clean Toothbrush Heads during the Amazon Spring Sale. JP Morgan Personal Investing gives you the clarity to make more informed decisions on your investments. Which is great, because right now, something else just became crystal clear. Your 6-year-old is now officially too big to carry. If this is to be the last time, let it last. JP Morgan Personal Investing. Invest with clarity.
Oh, back into my normal clothes. That is better. That's better. Oh. Back into my normal clothes. Come on. I feel more comfortable now. Feel way more comfortable now. I scored 34 points today. All right, Kels. The course kicked my ass, mate. The course kicked my... Well, not the course. I was driving well, chipping well, putting well. The fairways... Oh, mate. They hurt me today. It was great last night, Kels. It was lovely. We had a lovely evening, didn't we, babe? We had pizza, which I'm eating some of the pizza that's left now. We watched about fucking 6 hours of Married at First Sight. And then, well, I'm not going to go into what happened then. But some shit happened, that's all I'll say. Kel said, hi, babe. Come on. All the clips, how you doing? You good? Yeah, it was a buffet style breakfast, Bab. I could effectively eat as much as I wanted. I didn't pig out like, but I ate enough. I got Probo's money, yeah. I'm gonna spend it. Well, it depends on when the game needs to be played, Cal. Are you talking about? I know what you're talking about. So you're talking about splitting 7 by pi, yeah, and dividing it by xy to create a number that can be folded in on itself and can potentially cause space-time irregularities.
Who won the golf today?
Don't know. War me that, though. I left before all the trophies got given out because Simon wanted to get back. Well, that kind of stuff, Kel, is far advanced for most people in chat. To try and work with trigonometry, quantum physics, string theory, splitting the atom, double slit experiment, the Higgs boson, supernovas, black holes, pulsars. Well, that's when you try kind of getting out of time. Don't forget, time is only contained within the first 5 dimensions. Once you get to the 6th dimension, you can play with time like plasticine. Like that's what it is for me, innit? The game that I play is so advanced, dealing with such advanced mathematics and scientific equations that people can never fathom where it's going. They can try and keep up with me, but they never will be able to keep up with me. No clip channel, none of the viewers or anything. Because like I've said to you before, when you're coming from 6th dimensional space in your thought, 3 dimensions seems child's play. It's that simple. But I can, obviously splitting the atom, for me, is not even a process like it is for most people. You know, like you need machinery to split the atom. No. I do it in my brain. Literally. And the overarching reach of like D2 to A9, rook, bishop, pawn, yeah, check. Well, the check comes before the checkmate. But the checkmate always happens, every day. From me anyway, because of the way I play. Do you get me? Just saying. So don't forget that every atom can be split in the quantum realm and the physical realm. And once you split an atom in the physical realm, it automatically multiplies in the quantum realm. And that can cause quantum fluxes, where reality is popping out of existence. And in the multiverse, well, this is the difference between me and most people. You lot have loads of different yous in the multiverse that exist. Yeah, string theory. You're all strung together with energy. And every time you make a decision, a new universe pops into existence. That's the many worlds theory. But with the many worlds theory, if you can somehow conglomerate all of you, into one person, the millions that there is, well, that's when you become me. And unless you can do that, see, there is no other Danny G's in any other times or any other wavelengths or any other multiversal outcomes that you want to look at. There's only me. There used to be loads of me, but there isn't no more. There's only me. And that's because I found a way to absorb them. And with that absorption comes extra dimensional thinking. With that absorption comes power. With that absorption comes, well, to the point where you don't really age. You know, obviously I paint the beard grey. You all tell me to dye my beard, right? I'm dyeing my beard grey on purpose. I dye my hair grey on purpose. Because you ain't allowed to know how old I am. Project Viking, 1927. I'm older than that. But that's a project that involves me, if you want to go down the rabbit hole and try and find out the game that I'm playing. But the game that I'm playing is overarching. It's overreaching. It can't be quantified. It can't be discovered. It can't be seen. You understand? I'm playing a game that is far advanced to anybody's capabilities to understand. Because it's me playing it. It's like a chessboard. Said this before, one-dimensional chessboard is on your table. You're moving rook, a9, to pawn, d10. By doing that, you're causing a reaction on the chessboard, right, to put somebody in check. Now, if you can move enough pieces into place without them knowing what you're doing, you can checkmate them, right? Well, imagine when you've got chessboard on top of 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 chessboard. Yeah? Well, imagine somebody's mind who can play on a chessboard like that. That's me. You're playing on a one-dimensional chessboard, and I'm playing on a ninth-dimensional chessboard. I'm not just moving pieces forwards, backwards, left and right. No, I'm moving pieces out of your third dimension into the fourth dimension. Then out of the fourth dimension into the fifth dimension. And that's why you can never quantify or guess the game that I'm playing. You never will be able to. I'm too clever. Now do you understand, Kel? Did that give you clarity? I'm great. Yes, Ruth. You understand now, Kel, yeah? Danny interdimensional G? Exactly, brother. Exactly. Now you're starting to understand. Hey, Ruth. I'm like a lecturer in a university, innit? Teaching people about fucking science here. Science they didn't even know about, Ruth. Science that I've developed. Science that I know. Science that I can use to suck souls. Science that I can use to become more powerful. Science that I can use to play the overarching game of life with social media and everybody that's contained within it. Apart from the people who are obviously going up the dimensions themselves, the people who are able to perceive extra dimensional worlds and extra dimensional theories and extra dimensional thoughts. But if you can't perceive them, then try to stay with me. We'll be trying to catch Usain Bolt. It'll never happen. I don't know what I scored, rules official. Infinity and beyond. I have watched the Louis Theroux doc. Yes, I have. Yeah, it's one to perceive, Chris, but it's a different thing to understand. I agree. People perceive me all the time, bro, but they can't understand me. I'm too far, surpassed what their brains can fathom. That's why it's so easy for me to play the game. And I'm better than anybody at the game. I've been doing it for years. Never really made anybody aware of it, but now I have. So now it's like, you want to know who I am, you want to know what game I'm playing, you want to know what I'm talking about. It's the elites play the game. The elites have been playing against me since day one, but they keep losing. Yeah, right. So at the end of the day, you want to know what the game is, you research Project Viking 1927, Danny G. Well, actually, you'd need to use my whole name. So good luck finding that one, because if you want to go down the rabbit hole, you've got to go down yourself, haven't you? But yeah, Project Viking 1927, use my full name after it, go down the rabbit hole and find out who I am. And when you've done that, come back and you should know something about quantum physics. At least something. And if you don't, then you haven't understood what you've been researching. That's what I'm saying. Are you going to watch it, Westside? Just ain't got around to it yet. Slugs don't have testosterone. Well, you see, now that is a fallacy. Because slugs aren't real. They're a figment of your imagination. That's linked to Project Viking 1927. Wait till you look into that. And you realise that basically, I control most of the Matrix. As soon as you figure out who I am, you'll realise that I control most of the Matrix. And I let the Matrix know what I wanted to know, and I make the Matrix say what I wanted to say. Just saying. Golf was good. Yes, Chris. You getting twisted, are you, bro? Bro, listen. If you're getting twisted, yeah, stay out of the realm, bro. Just pop out the realm for a bit. The realm of my mind. Don't try and, fathom the genetics that is going on inside my body to create the thoughts that come out of my brain that at the end of the day would make most people go insane. But if you have the knowledge of the game, then you won't go insane because you know how it's played. You'll know how to play it and you'll know where it goes. But unfortunately, a lot of people are very woke and not awake, and they're caught in the snow. What I mean by that is the cold in the brain. So they are a little bit insane, and they think I'm insane, but that's because they don't know. If they knew, and they knew I wasn't where I came from, they knew how old I was, and they knew the fact that I play with dimensions like you do water, then it would be easy for you to fathom. But to fathom it without the knowledge first, or without the experience to get the knowledge by going into the right circles, or looking at the right information, or reading the right documents, you can never go down the rabbit hole far enough to find the true answers. And without finding the true answers, you can never understand the game and how I play it. Just saying. Yes, Daryl. Very well said, Westside. So you're thinking multidimensionally now, I can tell by the wordage that you're using to describe what you're trying to tell the audience and me. The words that you're using are not of this plane. You're on a different plane right now. Fair play, bro. You'll get to the 9th dimension with me soon. We'll be able to converse. Nobody will be able to hear us, neither, Westside. Because you know how dimensions work, right? 3rd dimension, 4th dimension, 5th. Well, it's all in the same room with me now. All the way up to fucking 15, right? I can only fathom the 9th, though. I'd say you're probably getting up to about the 6th dimension now. 6th dimensional thinking. Keep going, bro. Soon we'll be able to converse without even talking. That'll be good, won't it? When I can just look at the screen, you can look at the screen, and you can talk to me, and I can talk to you, and people won't even know what we're doing. No, people won't understand it. No, you're not blocked. 8'3", how you doing, bro? Fathom 1,000 leagues of tempo. Oh, Danny, golf, Danny. I am going to take Tenerife. No, I don't rage about anybody. Kel's just asked me a question. Kel's obviously wants to be able to experience the way that I see the world and the different dimensions that I can perceive. So it's just asked me a question, so I was talking to Kel's, really. Any Kel's? I mean, Ruth's thinking's fucking multi-dimensional already. You've yet to hit the course this season. Well, 8'3". Why wait? Get out there, son. This weekend coming. Yeah? Get your clubs. Get in the car. Get to the course. Bang, 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 bang. You can thank me after you've played, when you've had a really good time, and you've enjoyed the fresh air, and you've enjoyed it in that fucking ball, bro. No, I've never played at 8'3". With my society, we play 10 fresh courses a year. We play a competition every month, and we play 10 fresh courses a year, every year. So none of us know the courses, do you know what I mean? So when we all go there, it's fresh for us all, bro. I've never played that course before. That was the hardest course I've ever played, bro, in my life. Not because of the distance. Nothing to do with the distance, nothing to do with the layout of the course or the greens or anything. Just the fairways. Bro, the fairways, imagine a bowl. So imagine a bowl about, say this wide, and a bowl, right? That was the fairways from tee to green. So every shot you took was out of a bowl. I'm not talking like there's no grass, bro. The grass is perfect. I'm talking this is the way the course is. The fairways do this and this. So every time you take your second shot, you're hitting it out of a bowl. It's fucking virtually impossible, bro. You can't get a square club face. You cannot get a square club face because the bowl prevents it. It makes it do this. Fuck it, bruv. It was so hard just because of the fairways, for no other reason. How many outside of England in the year? Yeah, I play in Tenerife when I go. But I'm mainly playing England, bro. To be fair, I'm mainly an England golfer. When I go on holiday abroad, to Tenerife or whatever, I'll play because I'm abroad. And I do play coastal England courses. I also play inner England courses. No, you see, my 9th dimensional brain doesn't work for golf. It doesn't help for golf. It hinders golf. I could do with thinking more 2-dimensional when it comes to golf. It actually doesn't help. Because obviously when I'm stood on the tee and I start to think in other dimensions and I start to levitate, yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to hit the ball when I'm levitating? And my club's off the ground and my feet are off the ground. I mean, when I start going into like the 5th, 6th dimension, yeah, I start to levitate about this much. How the fuck am I supposed to hit the ball when it's that far underneath my feet and my club? Yes, 8'3", I will. It all makes sense, Curls, when you know. What areas on Tenerife would you recommend? I would say maybe Costa Adeje, north of the island, Golf de Sur, El Medano, La Tejita. That's what I'd say. Or Los Abrigos. Happy Saturday, my Speranzite, B-Bone. What do you mean, am I okay? I'm good. Definitely not Veronica's, no, West Side. Definitely not Veronica's. Explain it for us, mere mortals, then. I bet you can't. Of course I can. Okay. Right. Dimensions. Listen, get your head around this. Open your fucking brain and your ears. Pay attention. I'm only going to explain it once there. Extra dimensions are levels upon levels of dimensions. Yeah? Like layers of a cake. The cake is the whole cake. So the world is the whole world. But there's layers of dimensions on top of each other. Now, because I can go into a higher dimension, obviously, what I've just said to you, dimensions are on top of each other. So once I start going higher, I start to levitate, obviously. Duh. Come on, bruv. Keep up, man. I know, Kels, get with the times. This is known. This is known. And you don't know. Well, get to know. Get back, Shadrach. Just saying. I've just explained it to you very simply. I explained it to you in a simple way, in layman's terms, so you could understand. Right, okay. So I explain it a different way to you. Okay, it's like steps, bro. Steps. Yeah? Step ladder, like a step ladder. Every rung on the ladder is a higher dimension. So every time you go higher on the ladder, what happens? You go higher, yeah? So every time I go into another dimension, I levitate, because dimensions aren't ladders, they're invisible, but they're a tangible thing. So I'm using the atoms, yeah? Well, not just the atoms. I'm using all the particles from every dimension, yeah? Squashing them together underneath my feet so that I've got a stable platform to stand on to go into the higher dimensions. But unfortunately, you can't see the platform because it's made of fucking particles. It's just I can control the particles because of my higher dimensional thinking, and I can make them into like a stepladder. Come on, man. Follow along. Is that easier? Can you understand that? It's fucking simple, Kels. No, Kels, Lucy's got nothing on me. I am starting to access now brainwaves that only the Anunnaki can access, but then again, my genes are not normal, right? I don't wear Levi's, I don't wear Wrangler. Obviously that song that I sing, innit? If you listen to the lyrics of this song. Listen. This is higher dimensional lyrics, higher dimensional thinking, higher dimensional tunes. So, I'm high, I'm from outer space, I got Milky Way for blood, evolution in my veins. I'm gone, I've been far away, I'm a lumineer now, making moves, starting waves. I've been dreaming about flying for a long time. I had a vision from the Greys, they want a cosign. Artificially intelligent UAI. I'm your future, past, your present. I'm a fine line, and I'm the missing link of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just float. I don't need gravity, I just need growth. Whoa. When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. Never, never, never fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. Now that is higher dimensional lyrics from a higher dimensional being. And if you listen to the lyrics, you can tell that I can levitate because I'm saying it in the song. You can tell that the Greys, i.e. the Anunnaki, want to co-sign me. They've got me in a contract because I am not Anunnaki, I'm something different. You can also tell from the lyrics that I don't swim, I just float. And I don't need gravity. I only need growth. And I get the growth from the extra dimensional knowledge that I get every time I fucking ponder and go over there and have a look. Now do you understand? I can break down walls like Jericho. I can make them crumble. But not with my fists, with my mind. If I look at a wall for long enough, I can make it shimmer and eventually it'll crumble. And that's what happened to Jericho. I was there. Do you understand now from the fucking lyrics? Now, I don't want to talk about this no more tonight because at the end of the day, we've gone a bit deep now. And you're not supposed to know this information about me. But you know a bit more than what you should have. But if you want to know more, Project Viking, 1927. Yeah, get to know. And if you don't know, get back, Shadrach. Just say it. You really hope I go to Marbella, I'll get found out. How will I get found out, bro? How will I get found out? Bro, I'll be floating in the sky looking down, watching what's going on. There's going to be nobody in Marbella that can access extra dimensions like me, bro. There's no way in a million years. So I don't need gravity, bro, because I float. Are you not listening to the lyrics, bro? I don't need gravity, as in you walk on the floor. I float above your head. Good luck reaching me when I'm in the sky. You must have some fucking long arms. That's what I'm saying. Why would you make me another drink, please? Yes, it is Alfie. He can't comprehend the levels of the game. Obviously, I've said this in the past and I'll say it again. Why do you think Alexander Usyk would not be able to go 5 rounds with me? Extra dimensional thinking. My footwork would go from the 3rd dimension to the 4th, to the 6th, to the 3rd, to the 9th, to the 7th, to the 5th. He wouldn't even be able to perceive my movement. That's why. Why do you think Mike Tyson, in his prime, could not have dealt with me in my prime? I mean, I'm getting a bit old now. I'm like about 764. Yeah, so I'm nearly 800 now. So I'm getting on a bit. Do you know what I mean? But back in the day when I was like 300, yeah, bruv, Mike Tyson couldn't have done fuck all to me when I was 300, bro. Ask Tony, she was there. She saw all of it, bro. Why do you think I'm the only man, realistically, that can take on a pack of silverback gorillas and win? Well, they're primitive. They are definitely not on my wavelength. That chess game with a pack of gorillas, yeah, right, like 10 of them, 10 silverbacks. I'd deal with them, no weapons, I wouldn't need weapons. I'd think them into submission. I'd go into, usually to enter a primate's brain, I'm going to have to take myself into the 5th dimension. So I'd just, 5th dimensional thinking. I'd talk to him in his own brain. And I'd turn them cunts against each other. I wouldn't even have to lift an hand. I could sit there and smoke a J and watch it happen. Fucking hell. You don't know who I am. Like I said, you want to know? Project Viking, 1927. with my full name, right? And if you don't know, you don't know. Get back, Shadrach. Yeah, the fuck is my tobacco? Is it my golf bag? Look at my golf bag. 999 capped IQ. You can't. Well, I'm 999.5. You can't get to 1,000, bro. I've tried. Nearly got there, but I had to bring it down a little bit, man. Because when I get to that 999, bro, things start going a bit crazy, even for me to deal with.
Endless complaints about everything.
Kind of reminds me of the nursing home I worked at. Bobby get paid the big dollars. Sandy's own worst enemy is Sandy. Why the hell is the grill on? Sandy's best friend is his dog Layla, who lives with him at the inn. Layla is an English setter.
Yeah. Tony wants to watch some extra dimensional Love at First Sight now. Married at First Sight, I mean. She was in love with me at first sight, Weeper. Oh, Ruth loves these conversations. Don't you, Ruth? Ruth fucking loves them. Don't you, Ruth? Oh, mate. Everything's hurting, man. I have seen Interstellar. Yes, I have seen Interstellar. Very good film, Interstellar, bro. Very thought-provoking. Interstellar is, bro, to be honest. It really is very thought-provoking. The science behind it is not perfect, but it's pretty fucking good. So, it's not perfect, but it is, but nothing, no, it can't be perfect, really. But, yeah, it's good, though. Oh yeah, Chaos. I love space myself. I've spent so much of my life learning about it. You know, dimensions, fucking interstellar travel, speed of light, quantum physics, string theory, double slit experiment, black holes, quasars, pulsars, giant suns, normal suns, binary systems, trinary systems, galaxies, the makeup of stars, Big Bang, aliens, space travel, the quantum realm. Fucking hell, the list goes on, my brother. Seriously, I'm not even joking again. I have researched the shit out of all this stuff because I love it. It's so fun to learn. It's so fun in it to learn that kind of madness. It takes a bit to get your head around it. But for me, when I first started learning about space and all that kind of shit, some of the stuff that I learned, I had to read 10 times. I didn't understand it. You know what I mean, years and years ago when I was younger. But once you start learning stuff, and then you learn something new, say, something new about space, right? It makes sense straight away. To somebody who would watch it and they'd be like, what the fuck? To somebody who has been learning all their life about this kind of stuff, it totally makes sense straight away. That's the good thing about me now. Anything I listen to, any new knowledge on space, any knowledge that I haven't already listened to or I haven't already read about, which probably there isn't much, but there probably is some. And there is people more knowledgeable than me, obviously, because I've learned off these people, yeah, from reading books and stuff like that. But I would say that you learn stuff a hell of a lot quicker when your brain's used to learning. I'm not playing Red Dead tonight, bro, because I swear to God I'm fucked. I'm not joking with you, bro. That golf has took it out of me today. I played on a mountain, bro. I played at Kington. Yeah. So if you research it, it's the highest golf course in England. No gas. It's the highest course in England, bro. The fucking thing's a mountain. Yeah. And it was just rough. It was just rough. freezing cold, high up in the mountain, bright day, it was a nice day, but freezing cold, high up in the mountain, an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back. Do you know what I mean? Right, up at 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah, and I've had the worst fairways ever in my life today to hit off. Yeah, Bab, imagine this. Do you know the whole fairway from Teesy Green? And this is what you've got to imagine. Do you know, like a big bowl, The whole fairway is bowl after bowl after bowl after bowl after bowl. There is no, flat ground. No flat ground to hit the ball off. It was solid. It wasn't just me who struggled. The high handicappers won today. The new ones that have joined and shit. The high handicappers, they won today. Yeah, because they get 2 shots in every hole and shit, right? But for us, like decent golfers and that was fucking disgusting. I'm telling you, it was so hard. So, yeah, it was so hard. That was just fucking solid, bruv. That was solid. Solid. Absolutely solid. But I enjoyed it because it learned me. Listen, I can't imagine I'm ever going to play a course with that kind of stuff. I mean, like I said, I have played courses with bowls in the fairway before. But here, there, and there, and here, and there, and here. Not the whole fairway is made up of them. Do you get what I mean? And I don't think I'll ever play a course like that again. So, but if I do, I'll kind of have an idea of how to play it. Time. Right, listen. All jokes aside, all fucking about aside, yeah? I'm going to tell you something now that will twist your brain a little bit if you don't know. If you do know, then you know. In all realisticness, dimensions are real. We know because we can perceive the first dimension, second dimension, and third dimension. We can perceive the first 3. We can see 1D. Yeah, what is 1D? A line. Well, it's not even a line. Yeah, what is 1D? A point. What is 2D? Height and width. What is 3D? Height, width, and depth. What is 4D? Height, width, depth, and does anybody know? Does anybody know? Height, width, depth, and field. Exactly. Right? 5th dimension. Height, width, depth, field, and that's where it gets weird. Area. Not exactly. The area is created by the height, width, and the depth in the field. Not exactly. Once you get to 5D, yeah, do you know particles and stuff that we can't see? You can interact with them in a way that we start to, this is theory, in a way that we interact with certain liquids. Once you get to like the 6th dimension, I'm not joking with you, time itself becomes a tangible thing. It's not an invisible clock on the wall. It becomes a tangible thing. Nobody really understands how it becomes tangible. It becomes an object. It becomes a thing, like water, like gas. However, it's very hard to picture what it becomes. But time itself can be controlled. And the higher dimensional space you go into, the more control over the universe you have. Now, we theorize anything up to 15 universes. This is what's going to blow your mind. Think about this one. We theorize up to 15, not universes, dimensions. We theorize up to 15 dimensions, right? Every time you go up a dimension, you get more access to space and time and matter, yeah, than what we can ever use, right? So, you all want to talk about God and that all the time. Would God not be a 15th dimensional being that can control everything? Can literally think a planet into existence? would that not be a God? Can control matter like plasticine, can mold whatever they want. Would that not be God? Would it not be an extra dimensional being? Well, why wouldn't it? A being that can control matter like plasticine, time like water, yeah, go backwards and forwards in time however they want, control all matter in the universe to create and destroy. Is that not a God? What is it then? Is it more powerful than God? Because what can God do? God can control matter, time, yeah? So what is, so listen, is that not a 15th dimensional being? That control everything. Think planets into existence. So if there is 15 dimensions, and there is beings that live in the 15th dimension, it took God 6 days to create the earth, right? So that means that these extra dimensional beings are more powerful than God, because they can do it with a thought. Just listen, that's not me saying that's a fact, by the way. That's just all theory, madness. I'm just provoking some thoughts in your head. Well, Callum, that's a good theory. God is time because he gave everything the time to become the thing it has become. Mad way of saying it, but yeah, well, it's a theory. It could be a possibility. I will not deny it because I wouldn't know. Well, that's the many world theory, bro. And do you know what? Do you know how that's done? So do you know now I'm going to make a decision in a minute to smoke a cigarette and drink that coffee. Yeah, but it's not that kind of decision. That's what people think it's not. The only type of decision when the universe splits is when you are going to die. No joke. So what happens is I walk out there tomorrow and I get hit by a car. Get your head around this one. It doesn't happen with monotonous things. So I choose to go to the toilet or not, and another universe is built. That's not how it works. What happens is that you can never die. Your energy can never die. Your energy is eternal. What you would call soul or energy, yeah? This is no joke. This is pure many worlds theory that I'm giving you here. And I'm giving you in layman's terms so you can understand it. So understand that you have energy inside you. Your energy can never die. The universe will not allow it, right? So the way the universe counteracts that and gets around it is, say if I go out there tomorrow and I get hit by a car and I die. As I get hit by a car and die, another universe, a totally another universe, a pocket universe with Earth in, will be born with a decision where I walked the other way and didn't get hit by the car. A whole new Earth with a whole new me from a decision that I made that would have caused my death, but now it hasn't caused my death, but it has, because the Danny in this universe died. But there's been a new Danny created from an alternate decision that I didn't even make. Work that one out. Get your fucking head around that. Now that is multi-world theory. And that is the truth. That is exactly how multi-world theory works. It's not every decision you make. It's not the monotonous ones. It's the ones that cause you to die. And then if you die, yeah, your energy can't be destroyed. Your energy is eternal. So the universe has to make another universe. Because you've got to understand how it looks. This is mad. Multi-world theory. A bubble. You've got a bubble here, yeah? And to begin with, there was only one. So there's one bubble. Imagine a bubble. And in that bubble is the whole of this universe. Every galaxy, every sun, every fucking solar system, every planet, right? In this bubble. And what happens is when you die or you face your death, yeah, that bubble, right, grows another one. And inside that bubble is a whole universe with you in it. And then, say if I go out, say if that one in that universe, the universe that has been left behind carries on, just without you. It's not like the universe disintegrates. No, you're dead in that universe, but that universe stays there. And the new one that's born where you're not dead is a new universe, but with all the past experiences and all the people from the other universe. And don't forget, this is not just for me. This is for all the billions of people on the planet. This happens for all the billions of people on the planet. So how many fucking universes is there? This is mad, isn't it? Many worlds theory, that is. That is proper mind fucking. That one. I didn't see that in Avengers. I know many world theory, bro. That's not. You've never heard that in Avengers. You never will, bro. That's the true theory of the many worlds theory. You can go and research it. It's research for that, mate. That knowledge comes from research. I researched that years ago because I wanted to know what it was all about. I wanted to know what the many worlds theory was, parallel universes and all that. I was like, what the fuck is this shit on about? So I researched it. And that is, in layman's terms, not scientific terms, in normal speaking terms, that is exactly how the many worlds theory works. It's crazy though, to be honest. Infinity is comprised of infinities. Yeah, it is. I would say that, no filter. I win. Oh yeah, Chaos. I mean, listen, in our galaxy alone, there's over 100 billion stars. Over 100 billion. That's just one fucking galaxy, bro. The Andromeda will have the same rough amount. All the other galaxies will have the same rough amount. So when you think about the amount of planets and suns and moons involved, it's massive, bro. It's stupidly big. Be the one with time and nature then, Muhammad or Jesus. For me, if I was ever I'm not religious. If I was ever going to be religious, it would probably be Christianity. Because for me, all religions, none of them are proven. So I grew up with Christianity. Yeah. So I would always be a Christian. Because I grew up with it, right? It's just the way it is. But I'm not religious. So, not at the moment anyway. Well, time is real from your perspective. Time's not real as in a tangible thing that we can measure. Well, we can measure it. We can measure the passing of it. But we can't measure it as a thing. But it does exist because we can perceive the passage of time. Age. Think about it. We can perceive it. But that's not saying that it's a real thing like gas or air. Because it's not, is it? It's not. You can't measure it. You can't measure it, can you? Right then, folks, you've had me for long enough. Neither did I, Chaos, and I just, listen, for me, I'm scientific minded, so it's always going to come down to, have you got any proof for me? Can you show me something to make me believe? But I'm not atheist, I'm agnostic. Agnostic is, I will believe if I see something, some kind of evidence. Otherwise, being so scientifically minded, I can't believe in something without some kind of tangible evidence. Time can be manipulated by mind quite easily. I can explain that one easily as well for everybody to understand quickly before I go. This is mad. If you think about this, time can be perceived in so many different ways by your mind. So do you know if, like, people know what I'm talking about? This is an easy way to make you understand this. Do you know if you don't have anything to look forward to throughout the year, you've not got no special events, no holiday, no fuck all, and the days mould into one, and before you know it, the whole year's gone. Whereas if you've got a holiday coming up, for the month before the holiday, the days will drag. It will feel like 2 days is 1 day, yeah? That is perception of time. So we perceive something but we can't measure it. We can perceive the passage of it, and we can think that we can measure the passage of it, but because it's not actually a tangible thing, we can't actually measure it. So I understand what you're saying. Well, you tell me, remember that true story and tell me that the next time I'm on. Right, everybody, the next time you'll see me is going to be tomorrow afternoon when I'll be playing the game. The gaming stream I was supposed to do tonight, I'll do tomorrow night. All right? So I'll see you all on Red Dead tomorrow. First, we're going to a pig farm. Don't spoil anything for me. I don't know what people are fucking all gassed about me going to a pig farm for. But if you've played Red Dead 2, then you probably know why people want me to go to a pig farm and they're all laughing and they all can't wait for it to happen. I mean, so night, everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow, probably about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah? Have a good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams, and I'll see you all soon. Think about quantum realms, think about dimensions, and think that no matter what dimension you go into, or no matter how small you go into the quantum realm, I'll always be there fucking waiting for you. Have a good night. Peace out. Quantum tunneling. I'll have to have a look at that, Callum.